JavaTalk. I'm Kylee, and today with me I have Kirsten, and we're going to be talking about Cougar Cupboard. So, can you briefly describe what Cougar Cupboard is, or what that consists of?
So Cougar Cupboard is our on-campus food pantry, and we serve any student who's in need, anyone who just needs a little bit of extra support, maybe get them through the end of the month. And we're located in the basement of the library. We're open the same hours of the library. It was really important to us to make sure it's as accessible as possible. And actually, we just surpassed our 1 year of being in our new location, which is super exciting. So if you're in the library, we're just right across from the elevator.
So you're talking about new location. Where was it before?
So Cougar Cupboard actually only moved like 50 feet to the left, but before this past February, we only had shelves located in between the bathrooms, which is like right across from the lower library classroom. So we really just wanted to beef up our program, add a fridge, add a freezer. We got all new shelving, all new baskets. It's a larger location, and what was most important is that it was more private for our students.
And when you say we, is it like a team of students, or is it just you?
So in our office, it's really like a team effort. I take lead on all the projects, but all of our staff is always helping me out, getting bread, checking the cupboard, going grocery shopping. But otherwise, I have a student leadership team of 8 students who really help out. They help with all of our on-campus events, and then they also are on rotation for picking up our bread and then checking the cupboard, just making sure that it looks nice, nothing's expired, and then they pick up our sheets that say like how many items have been taken that week that students fill out.
So for the items, is there a certain type of item or certain things that just go better that students like more than others? Is there certain things like that?
Well, it feels like almost everything is always gone. Everything goes over really well. What we really like to focus on is items that will offer complete meals. So pasta, sauces, veggies, fruits, and I'll usually do like canned vegetables and fruits just because they'll last longer, so I can buy them in bulk. Otherwise, filling our fridge is super important. So eggs, butter, milk. Something that our new location really allowed us to provide was the finishing touches to make that create meal or create that whole meal. So before it was we just were able to offer the noodles. Now we can offer noodles, milk, butter, meat. So it's really been great for our students to have that.
So for those items, are they all donation based? Do you just get donations, or is there fundraising you do or stuff like that to be able to buy the products?
Yeah, so I'll go grocery shopping every 2 weeks, and I'll spend a couple $100s, and that's what we kind of provide. Otherwise, we are supplemented by donations. So I've been here for 2 years. It's been really awesome to see, especially this year, our donations grow. So usually we'll have, I'd say about 2 to 3 donations come through a month, which is really awesome. Just through our community partners. Even some professors and staff will be like, hey, I heard about you guys, is this something you would need or that would go well? And I'm always yes. Otherwise, we did just have a fundraiser recently where we partnered with Hy-Vee, and we did a monetary match, and we received a lot of food donations from the community. So it's definitely an all hands on deck effort.
So for your donations, where can people bring them? And is it just food donations, or can they give cash too, or how does that work?
So I would say for donations, there's 3 different kinds. Obviously, we'll always take food donations. Our requirements for our food donations are that they are unopened and unexpired. Even we'll take non-perishable and fridge and freezer. So there's this couple that'll come by. She'll always let me know if they got fridge or freezer stuff, so I'll just run it over to the library right away. Otherwise, other types of donations would be monetary donations. Those go over super well because that way I can put it in our account, and then when I go grocery shopping every 2 weeks, that's what I'll really pull from. Otherwise, donation of your time is always really great. We're always needing volunteers, people to help out, or even just bring stuff over to the cupboard.
And you mentioned you've been here for 2 years. So did you start the program up, or did you just inherit it when you came here?
I definitely more so inherited it. So in my undergrad, I actually joined, so right when it started in spring of 2021, I was on the student leadership team, which is how I really got connected. And then when I was looking at working at USF, I was talking with Andrew, and I was like, I really want Cougar Cupboard, right? And he's like, yeah. So I've been on it since then, but before that, it was just our director and past employees who kind of started it, and then I really took it in my own hands to really grow it while I was here and bring it to what it is today.
And I know you mentioned picking up bread. So do you have like a partnership with somebody, or do you like buy the bread like you mentioned getting groceries, or how does that all work?
Yeah, so I would say we have 3 community partnerships that are really consistent and true to us. Our largest partnership is with Breadsmith. So the Breadsmith over on 33rd Street, every Wednesday we'll go pick up and they'll give us all of the bread from that day. So we'll use that for the next 5 days, and so I don't even have to buy bread anymore. Otherwise, we have a partnership with Our Savior's Lutheran Church, so they offer another food pantry that we share with Augustana. And then I would, like Hy-Vee, as I mentioned earlier, they've been a great partner for the last 3 years as well.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. That was JavaTalk, and tune in for the next episode.